How everybody doing? Centennial 76 back with you here, and we're going to test this Kenwood amp. It is the Kenwood 745 series that I picked up for $2.50. And it's been cleaned up just slightly. I can clean it up better, but we're going to first see if we get power out of it. Now, I did figure out that the power light is over here on the side with the Kenwood logo. So let's put some power to it and see what we get. Let's see here, power wire, ground wire. All right, power wire's in. Let's go for the ground wire here. Cross our fingers and hope nothing blows. All right, so you may not be able to see it on camera, but the little light is lit up here, so that tells me the amp has power. That's a good start. Oop, my power wire came back off. That's because I'm moving the amp around. Let me get it back in place. Let's get it back over to where I need it, to where I have plenty of room. I do need to make a little bit longer ground wire. And come on now. Stop giving me a hard time here. All right, let's make sure we're back on. I gotta stand up to do that. All right, power's on. So we're good to go there. Power's on. We're set up. So, like I was telling you, these leads here, I'm missing quite a few on the last video I did. So what I've done is I've taken each one of these out, and I'm going to kind of go through it as we go. Sorry, I'm getting a little older, so I do need glasses to read small print. Let's see here. Let's start off with the left side B, which is the bottom here. I've got one lead in there, so I just got to put another lead in. Let's get that set in there. Get that just slightly tightened. And let's see here, B side. Let's put our test box here on the B side. B side left. So B side left is the top here. And once again, you know, thanks to Big Jeff here for the tester. I like this tester. It's way different than anything that was ever out when I originally did stuff like this. And then my test speaker here. I'm going to put our ground in. Tighten it down enough to make connection. And put our positive side in here. And this one's being kind of wonky, so that's why I'm leaving this one in place. I do have some new connection leads that I found, but I wanted to make sure the amp works before I buy those. So anyways, we got those in place. We're first going to try to just see if it gets a pulse. Nope. All right, here we go. No sound, no sound. That's not good. So let's make sure I still got power on the amp. Ah, there we go. So she's making noise. Well, that could just be that my connection points here are a little rusty. Let's move this back out just a tad bit and tighten it back down. And it doesn't look like I got my power all the way tightened down, so that's probably the other part of the problem. Alrighty, we get that bad boy in. Yeah, my positive side is not screwing down the way it should. But anyways, instead of running it any further on the video, as you can hear, it is making a tone, it is making a pulse. So that part is good. So let's see here. What's the next part of this? Let's see here. Let's go to the A side left. Let's go ahead and plug her in. Let's take this lead out for the ground. Set her to the side. Let's get this one put slightly back in, just to start with. Alrighty, let's unscrew the positive here. Like I said, I'm going to have to take this one out. I'm going to have to replace all of them once it's all said and done. I'm going to clean this up a little better. So far, you know, I'm hopeful that everything on the amp is working. Let's get the positive lead back in here. Come on now, cooperate with me. Never goes so smoothly when you're on video trying to get this stuff done. So let's put the negative in. Actually, I should do positive first. Yeah, let's do it right. So the positive feed here goes in, screwing it down. Make sure everything's turned down on my tester. Negative screwed down. Alright, so now that being said, I'm tested at the first point, the first left side. I'm testing the second left side. Let's see what Big Jeff's device here will tell us. Alright, so at this point, both the left sides of this amp works. Man, that's great. So let's go ahead and unhook. Alright, so we got both the left sides working. Now let's go to the right side of this amp. Let's go with the A side right first, which will be this second set on the top here. Let's get the second wire lead out. Or first wire lead, duh, not second. Oh, I dropped it. Give me just a second, folks. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to drop it on top of the amp. Let's get the second one out here. Alright, so let's see, we're doing right side A, which will be the top here. Let's get my first lead set into place here. Let's get it started. Get the second one in place. Now you do gotta kind of be careful while doing this right here, because if you accidentally touch your fingers to both at the same time, man, you're gonna find out quick. I tell you what. So, let's put the power in place here. Grab my screwdriver, the right screwdriver. We're down. Oop, nope, I yanked it out. All right, so that one's in. Let's go for the ground here. And it's in. Now this tester from Big Jeff's, it does go off within 5 minutes, so that tells me I've went over 5 minutes with my video at this point. But anyways, we're going to keep going. So we just start off with a, you hear it has a pop. Now we're going to put the pulse input on. Okay. We hear that. Now we're going to crank it all the way up. So that tells me we're good on that side. All right, so let's unhook here. And let's get ready for the last side, which is the A side. No, I'm sorry, the B side of the right side. We're unhooked. Let's get the lead screwed back up out of it. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get the ground put in to start off with. Let's get the positive side started in. Alrighty. Let's get my speaker wires up here. Now tone in and tone out makes a big difference when you're doing stereo equipment. Pulse in, pulse out, tone in, tone out, whichever way you want to call it. If you reverse polarity on it, it doesn't hit as good as it should. It doesn't sound as good as it should. But if you do it correctly, it sounds absolutely beautiful. So let's tighten down our positive here first. And I'm already hearing sound, but I'm going to complete what we're doing so you can hear it yourself. All right, so that's in. Turn our volume up a little bit. And my Big Jeff's testing device timed out. All right, let's go volume up. Here we go. But that drives your dog crazy if you got a dog in the room. All right, so testing device off. Thank you, Big Jeff. I appreciate your, it's the BJ68 tester. I'll show it to y'all. This has been a valuable tool. I've used it quite a bit here lately. Let's see, let's go ahead and get these speaker wires unhooked. Undone. Put back where they go with my testing speaker. Let's go ahead and get the ground off, power off, so that we got the amp dead. So, all together, this older Kenwood KAC 745 amp that I paid $2.50 for is a win. It works. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it just yet. I might put it into a vehicle. I might sell it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it just yet. I do think that I'm going to paint it up, clean it up a little better, paint it up, and do something to make it look kind of nice before I do anything with it after that. But until the next time, if you will, like, subscribe, comment, follow, and share. And y'all have a wonderful day. Centennial 76 out.